Ever feel like your to-do list is out to get you? Like no matter how hard you try, there's always more to do, more to fix, more to figure out. Yeah, I've been there too, and I'll be honest, it sucked. But here's the wild part. It wasn't that I was lazy or unmotivated or bad at time management. It's just that my system was broken. Or actually, I didn't really have one. And once I figured that out, game changed. This isn't some miracle app or a $400 productivity course. It's a ridiculously simple system that took me from completely overwhelmed to actually getting things done, with less stress, more clarity, and yet finally feeling in control again. Let me take you back to how it started. I was juggling way too much. Work, messages, ideas, goals, that random thing I promised someone 2 weeks ago. Everything was floating around in my head like browser tabs I couldn't close. And the worst part, every time I sat down to do something, I didn't even know where to start. Until one day I hit this point where I was like, okay, enough, I need a reset. So I grabbed a notebook, sat down with some coffee, and asked myself the big question, what if getting things done didn't have to feel like a mental boxing match? That's where the system started. It has 3 simple parts, no fluff, no perfection, just what works. First, I started dumping everything out of my brain. No order, no filter, just a total brain unload. Tasks, ideas, random stuff like buy toothpaste or launch side project. Everything goes on paper or digital, if that's your vibe. This step alone felt like taking off a 50-pound backpack I didn't realize I was carrying. Next, I did something weird. I didn't organize it all into a giant, perfect plan. Instead, I asked, what actually matters this week? I picked 3 focus areas. That's it. Not 20, not 10, just 3. Because when everything's a priority, nothing really is. Then came part 3, my favorite part, the daily reset. At the end of each day, I'd check in. What did I do? What's still pending? And what's the one thing I want to focus on tomorrow? Not 5, not 3, just 1. It's called the daily anchor. It gives you a win to chase, even if everything else explodes. Now, here's the magic. When I started doing this consistently, I stopped feeling scattered. I stopped waking up already behind, and I started making real progress without burning out. Like, I actually finished things. I created content. I launched projects. I had free time without guilt. And no, I didn't become some hyper-optimized robot. I still had lazy days. I still scrolled too much. But the difference? I had a system to return to. This system made me unstoppable, not because it was fancy, but because it gave me momentum. Now let's zoom out a bit. Most people think productivity is about doing more, but it's not. It's about doing what matters, on purpose. It's about having clarity, not chaos. And once you have that, you stop spinning your wheels, you start moving forward. So if you've been overwhelmed lately, not lazy, not broken, just buried under noise, try this. Step 1, brain dump. Get everything out of your head. Step 2, choose 3 focus areas for the week. Step 3, set your daily anchor every night before bed. It's simple, it's flexible, and best of all, it works even when life gets messy. Because real productivity isn't about perfect days. It's about showing up, even on the imperfect ones, and stacking tiny wins until they turn into massive results. So start small, pick one anchor, make today count, and then do it again tomorrow. That's how you go from overwhelmed to unstoppable. And hey, if this hit home for you, drop a comment below with your one thing for today. Let's build momentum together.